Why did two BTS members, known for their close bond, suddenly appear to be having a serious, intense conversation in the military setting? Was it just a casual talk between longtime friends serving their mandatory service? Or is there something much bigger and more shocking happening behind the military gates of South Korea? An internal report that recently circulated among Korean entertainment media stated that Jimin and Jungkook were seen engaging in an intensive and emotional discussion at a military site. This was not just a lighthearted conversation between two old friends, but a discussion marked by body language, facial expressions, and nonverbal cues that suggested heavy emotional weight. The moment occurred only days after Jungkook made an unexpected visit to the military unit where Jimin is currently stationed, a visit that was not publicly scheduled by the management. Many are left wondering, what prompted the two BTS members to suddenly be involved in a serious discussion, so unlike their usual warm and lighthearted interactions? Could it be related to internal group matters, personal pressures Jimin is facing, or perhaps something even more complex regarding the future of BTS? According to circulating reports, the meeting took place in a tightly controlled military area, accessible only to individuals with special clearance. An anonymous source, reportedly working as a military staff member, claimed, "There was an intense moment between the two famous figures, and it was clear they were discussing something very important. The atmosphere was very quiet at the time, and Jimin's expression looked tense. Jungkook appeared to be trying to calm him or offer some form of clarification." This issue gained more attention since it occurred not long after footage surfaced showing a highly emotional moment where Jimin cried in Jungkook's embrace. Many fans have begun to speculate that the two events are linked, and the serious conversation may have been a continuation of that emotional reunion. The incident has not only shaken the global ARMY community, but also drawn the attention of Korean pop culture analysts who are trying to interpret the meaning behind this rare interaction. Some analysts suggest the intensity of the conversation points to psychological and emotional pressures experienced by one or both of the members. In the strict and demanding environment of South Korea's military, transitioning from global celebrity life to military duty is certainly not an easy process. It may lead to mental strain, or even internal conflicts among individuals used to living under the spotlight. Meanwhile, narratives within the ARMY community reflect various interpretations. Some believe the conversation was a deep show of solidarity between two friends supporting each other through difficult times. However, others suspect they were discussing sensitive internal issues, such as BTS's future post-military service, or even pressure from management and the entertainment industry that continues despite their ongoing national duty. The fact that the discussion occurred in such a serious tone, and in front of several military personnel, only adds to the speculation that it was not merely a private or emotional matter. There is a possibility that the conversation pertained to their professional steps ahead, including career decisions for each BTS member after completing their service. Will they continue as a complete group? Or are individual plans being developed? And Jimin and Jungkook were discussing their respective roles and responsibilities in BTS's new phase. Another issue surfacing is Jimin's mental health, with earlier rumors indicating he might be experiencing severe exhaustion due to the intensity of training and the pressures of military life. Many fans worry that the serious conversation may be related to Jimin considering a longer break, or even seeking psychological help. In such a scenario, Jungkook's presence may not just be that of a fellow group member, but someone Jimin trusts to listen and offer support. From the management side, there has been no official statement clarifying or denying these reports. This silence has only intensified public curiosity and questioning. Several major Korean media outlets have tried contacting HYB label's representatives, but as of this writing, no responses have been given. This silence adds to the impression that whatever happened during that conversation is indeed sensitive and of great significance. At the same time, some fans and mental health advocates focusing on celebrity well-being have called for greater transparency and protection for artists serving in the military. They stress that public attention towards celebrities' personal lives must not come at the expense of their privacy or mental stability. In this case, both Jimin and Jungkook are seen as deserving of personal space to face their struggles, along with proper support if they are indeed going through a difficult period. From a cultural standpoint, this kind of interaction also reflects a shifting paradigm in how the public views relationships between idol group members. Where emotional or serious moments were once considered taboo or hidden, today the public appreciates emotional openness and healthy emotional bonding. However, expectations of transparency can sometimes conflict with artists' needs for privacy, creating a dilemma that is not easily resolved. What's clear is that this event has become a major spotlight, leaving behind unanswered questions. What was really being discussed by Jimin and Jungkook during that serious exchange? Does this signal an impending change in BTS's formation? Or is it simply a show of emotional sensitivity between two individuals going through one of life's most difficult chapters? Until now, ARMYs worldwide continue to wait for news and further clarification. They hope that whatever is going on, Jimin and Jungkook remain in good condition, supporting each other, and able to overcome this period with the strength they've consistently shown the world. Because behind global fame, they remain ordinary humans with the right to feel tired, to grieve, and to seek comfort from those closest to them. And if that serious conversation indeed holds a major decision, the world will wait, with hope, prayers, and endless love from millions of fans across the globe. However, beyond the wave of emotion and sympathy surrounding this incident, we must ask seriously, did this touching moment between Jimin and Jungkook really happen as reported? Or is it simply a narrative constructed by media to shape public perception? Amid the flood of information from TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and other platforms, it's essential that we not only be passive consumers, but also active critics. Do you truly believe this serious conversation indicates a crisis within BTS? Or could it be part of a management strategy to maintain the group's relevance in an intensely competitive industry? How can we differentiate between genuine emotional expression and moments engineered for the camera to create a certain public story? It must be emphasized that the information circulating so far comes from various media sources, many of which have yet to be thoroughly verified. In an age where the line between fact and opinion is increasingly blurred, are we still capable of separating truth from sensation? Are we not trapped in a mass emotional reaction crafted by social media and platform algorithms? It's crucial for every reader, especially ARMYs and pop culture observers, to maintain a healthy skepticism and reflectiveness when responding to every narrative that spreads. We must ask, who benefits from this coverage? Is this truly for the public good, or simply to create viral exposure that profits certain parties? In facing information like this, we are faced with an ethical responsibility to weigh sources, examine motives, and question narratives. Let us not allow our attention to be manipulated by viral content that may not be true, or worse, stir internal conflict among fans themselves. We urge you, the loyal fans of BTS, to reflect again. Are you believing in facts or merely reacting emotionally? Does your response reflect wise support or fleeting emotional attachment to an unverified story? Let us continue this dialogue wisely, deeply, and without rushing to conclusions. Because in the end, what we seek is not just the moving story, but the whole truth. Thank you.